Building your wine cellar. Welcome to our tutorial on how to build your very own wine cellar. In this video, we're going to run through the basics on building a wine cellar. When you're ready to start your project, give us a call and we'll be happy to turn your dream cellar into reality. Starting on your cellar project. Room position. Choosing the proper room for your cellar is one of the most important steps in planning your project. Choose the room with the least amount of direct sunlight. The less heat it holds, the better your cooling unit and venting system will run. Here you can see that we have chosen the room with the least direct sunlight. This means that the room will have a lower ambient temperature and will lead to less stress on the cooling unit. Framing your cellar room. The next step is to create the framing of your cellar room. Use 2x4s or 2x6 construction materials for the framing of your cellar. The more insulated your cellar is, the cooler it will be, and these materials will give you the space you need to insulate your cellar properly. Exterior vapor barrier install. Next, you will install an exterior vapor barrier. Use 6mm plastic sheeting for this feature. The exterior vapor barrier keeps out excess moisture and helps maintain proper humidity levels within your cellar. Interior vapor barrier. If it's more feasible, you may prefer to install the vapor barrier on the interior side of the room and ceiling. This is perfectly acceptable as well. Installing insulation. The next step in your project is to add insulation. Use fiberglass, foam, or blown-in insulation. R30 is recommended. However, the minimum requirements are R13 for walls and R19 for the ceiling. As we previously stated, the more insulated your cellar is, the cooler it will be. Think of your cellar as a wine cave in France. You want to make sure that it is kept just as cool so that your wine is just as enjoyable. Wall covering. Once the insulation is complete, add a wall covering. Standard sheetrock or green board are acceptable covers. These materials will help to keep cool air in and moisture out. Now it's time to lay the flooring. Hardwood, slate, marble, and vinyl are appropriate materials to use for floors. It also gives you the opportunity to add character to your cellar. Now it's really beginning to take shape. Door installation. The next step is to install the door to your wine cellar. There are a number of options for decorative doors, but make sure your door is weather grade and is fitted to form a tight seal. Now the structure of your cellar is complete. Cooling unit installation. Let's now turn our attention to the heart of your cellar, the cooling unit. You can install a self-contained unit yourself. These units come ready to use and are easy to install. A self-contained unit fits between two wall studs and needs to be within 12 inches from the ceiling. Another option is a split system or a ducted system. For a split system or ducted system installation, call a certified technician. Cooling unit install. A reliable cooling unit is the key to temperature and humidity control. Winemate.com and Vinotemp.com have a wide array of cooling units to fit all of your project needs. Maintaining humidity levels. Your newly installed cooling unit will keep the level of humidity between 50 and 70%. It also functions to remove any unnecessary moisture and will not create any humidity. Electrical requirements. For safety, it is important to be familiar with the requirements of any electrical device you purchase. To hook up the system, plug in the front or back of the unit and be sure to use a surge protector. It will require a dedicated 110-volt, 20-amp circuit. Lighting. To light your cellar and properly display your collection, use low-voltage lighting or LEDs. Be careful of the vapor barrier when installing ceiling lights. Install timers and motion detectors to protect your cellar from incidents, as well as save on your electricity bill. One important factor to remember is the proper ventilation of your wine cellar. Maintain a 30-degree differential. The maximum temperature difference between your wine cellar and exhaust room should only be 30 degrees. A good cooling unit will regulate temperature fluctuations. Without ventilation and air intake, your exhaust room will adversely affect your cellar. If your exhaust room ever reaches 115 degrees, your wine cellar will reach 85, which may ruin your wine. Ventilation works with the cooling unit. Your venting system will work in conjunction with your cooling unit to maintain ideal humidity and temperatures. This will help to keep your wine safe by keeping the cool air in and the warm air out. Racking. Now it's time to decide how your wine will be stored and displayed. There are many racking options to choose from. Vinotemp sales and design teams can help you choose and design the perfect racking for your cellar. This concludes our introduction to building a wine cellar video. We hope that you found it informative and that you choose to move forward with building your dream wine cellar. We are here to help you with any questions you have, so don't hesitate to give us a call. Thank you for watching.